Google just reminded everyone why they are always in the headlines by dropping another crazy capable video AI that makes ultra-realistic clips with native sound and effects. You have probably scrolled through a ton of those impressive demos by now, but I won't spam you with more of the same. I made one quick test to prove it works, and I also want to show you a workflow that actually helps creators like us scale our channels. But first, we have to address the elephant in the room. Most of us are struggling with the massive bottleneck of manual video editing. Tons of creators sit on hours of long-form footage with absolutely no time or patience to slice it into the snackable clips that blow up on socials. That is exactly where Vizard comes in, and honestly, once you see it in action, you will get why it has become my go-to for turning long videos into viral-ready short content. Google's video model is wild, featuring realistic actors and solid audio, which for some specific uses is absolutely perfect. But if you are a faceless YouTuber, a marketer pumping out ad creatives, or a storyteller who wants to scale, you don't just need one great clip, you need a system. You need something that finds the moments that actually perform, exports them, captions them, and schedules them for you automatically. Google's tool is impressive, but it is primarily a generative video model, and it comes with some practical limits like region locks and credit-based costs. In plain English, it is powerful, but not always the most frictionless option for creators who need to move fast every single day. Vizard is built for that exact creator pain point because it does not try to be every fancy generative trick under the sun. Instead, it automates the heavy lifting creators hate, like finding the viral parts of long videos and making sure they hit social platforms on a schedule. The three things I rely on constantly are the auto-editing for viral clips, the auto-schedule feature, and the content calendar. Let me paint a picture so it is not just buzzwords. Imagine you recorded a 45-minute podcast episode. There are 5 moments that would absolutely crush on TikTok and Reels, but we both know how long it takes to scrub through and find them. With Vizard, you upload the full episode and the AI scans it, picks the high engagement moments, and spits out ready-to-post clips for you. It is not random, because the AI prioritizes emotional spikes, punchlines, and audience retention-friendly slices. It saves me hours, and I don't even have to be an editor. I just pick the clips I like, tweak the text, and hit publish. One thing I love is the scheduling, because you don't need to manually upload 10 clips every day. Set your posting frequency, time windows, and Vizard will queue and post based on your settings, which is a massive tactical win. And the content calendar is actually a game changer for planning, allowing you to drag and drop to see exactly what is queued. No switching tabs, no juggling spreadsheets, and no missed uploads across multiple platforms. Now, let me compare it to the Google video generator because I know people will ask. With Google's advanced models, you get insanely realistic generative content if you need a bespoke cinematic clip, but that often requires a subscription tier. Some regions are restricted, and the more advanced model variants can be expensive credit-wise. Vizard, on the other hand, focuses on reusing what you already have, like interviews or webinars, and turns them into dozens of clips with minimal cost. That is a much more sustainable model if you are actually trying to pump out high-volume content. Let's do a quick demo. Here's how I used Vizard on one of my episodes to promote a marketing accelerator program. First, I uploaded my 40-minute interview session, and Vizard processed it automatically to generate a list of suggested clips. Second, I skimmed the suggested clips, and because the AI labeled the ones with punchlines, I quickly selected the best 3. Third, instead of manually uploading, I set the posting frequency, and Vizard handled the rest across all my social accounts. Fourth, I used the content calendar to check performance metrics and re-queued the high performers with slight edits to test different hooks. That whole sequence took me less time than just trimming one single clip in a standard editor. And because the AI finds the viral parts, you don't have to play guessing games about which segments will perform. A few practical things creators ask about is the quality control, but the editor is simple enough to drag endpoints if needed. Also, Vizard exports in vertical, square, or landscape ratios and handles platform-specific length limits for you. As for the learning curve, it is super low, and if you can upload and click a few buttons, you are good to go. Now, I don't want to paint every other tool as bad, because some generative video models are truly incredible for creating brand new visuals. The trade-off is just the cost and the fact that they don't solve the distribution puzzle, meaning you still need another tool to actually post. Vizard's sweet spot is creators who already have footage and want to scale, like podcasters, founders, and live streamers. If you are an advertiser, Vizard makes it easy to spin multiple ad variations from one shoot to test different hooks. Here is a tiny prompt example of how I instruct the AI, like telling it to find a 40-second clip about growth and add captions. The AI usually nails it, or gets so close that my actual work on the final file is minimal. Final thoughts. Tools like Google's tech are pushing the envelope for synthetic video, and that is exciting for the future. But for the daily grind of distribution, Vizard is the practical, scalable choice that keeps your pipeline feeding content that performs. If you are trying to grow a channel, scale your creatives, or get more mileage from your long-form footage, just give Vizard a spin. Upload one episode, let it suggest clips, and schedule a week's worth of posts to see how much time you free up. If you want, drop a comment with the kind of footage you are sitting on, and I will share a few workflow tips tailored just for you. See you in the next one, and happy creating!